From the creators of Planet Coaster comes the newly graphically enhanced version of that movie that gave us all nightmares in our youth. Well, personally, I got nightmares from King Kong, but you know, I guess you can get nightmares from dinosaurs eating you as well. I guess that's fine as well. Jurassic World Evolution allows you to design, create, and build your very own dinosaur park. Frontier Developments have had experience creating these forms of management games in the past. However, this game has been kind of in the middle of the road in terms of ratings, with 7 out of 10 from Steam, suggesting that it's relatively satisfying. But IGN had a very different opinion, rating it 4.8 out of 10, which is a bit weird because IGN usually rates their things quite highly. Dan Stapleton, executive editor and Overclocked co-host, reviewed the game in June of 2018 and said that there's no avoiding playing the boring part of Jurassic World Evolution, saying that there's not much room for creativity. These such comments are pretty worrying. With more and more people desiring faster methods of gameplay and satisfaction, it's never good to hear that your game's boring and you can't skip the crappy bits of it, really, with not much creativity, which is a bit of a problem. Will Jurassic World Evolution live up to all of our nostalgic hype that we've been festering over the years? Probably not, but I guess we'll see what happens. As the park's manager, you must build a dinosaur enclosure across 5 tropical islands for the 42 different species that are available to you. Unfortunately, even though there is a sandbox mode, which usually comes with these games, where you can just do whatever you want, you have to actually unlock all the species in the campaign to be able to get them in the sandbox mode, which can be a bit irritating if you just prefer to go straight into the giant dino battles or just want to squash a couple of little people. How you actually get dinosaurs is through finding fossils to replicate the genome of your desired dinosaur. When you eventually find enough fossils to replicate the genome of a dinosaur, you can attempt to research its creation. Although it is much like gambling hundreds of thousands of dollars on a chance to make a dinosaur. The game does make you appreciate the dinosaurs you get, however, and can be amazingly satisfying when you get that perfect one that you've always wanted. Although it has its ups and downs, Jurassic World Evolutions does try to stay true to its origins. Hopefully future updates will iron out customer issues and leave us with a more perfect version of what we all have really come to adore. So the next section of the video will be a little guide to understanding Jurassic World Evolution a little better. This is where I scour the internet trying to find little snippets from guides that I think may come in useful if you're planning on actually buying the game. First of all, the most important part is probably the creation of the dinosaurs themselves, and considering they're all by design female, there's no chance of breeding in this game. Instead, you have to use genetic engineering using the DNA from fossils you dig up to get new dinosaurs in your park. First of all, you will need an expedition center to find fossils you will need to discover the genetic information that allows you to construct a dinosaur. First, you pick a dig site, and then after a little time has passed, voila! You've made deadly flesh-eating mega creatures. You also have to manage the happiness level of your guests, ensuring they don't get eaten and that they have somewhere to eat hot dogs, because that's the most important thing when you go to a place with dinosaurs. They need those hot dogs, bitch. You also have to manage the relationship of 3 divisions of your park. The science division is in charge of research and creation of new dinosaur species, and they are pleased when you ensure your dinosaurs are healthy and for experimenting with new gene combinations. The entertainment division is in charge of guest satisfaction and profit, ensuring you have new dinosaur enclosures, viewing platforms and attractions is key to keeping them happy. Last but not least is the security division. If a dinosaur goes rogue and starts rampaging through your park, these guys are tasked with handling the situation. All of these divisions come together to make a little cohesive unit of stuff. They have their own side quests that cater to what they desire from you, and be sure that if you leave one out, you'll end up broke, boring, and probably dead. Basically, if you ruin one, you ruin all 3 eventually. So you always have to keep all 3 happy. I think the most important tip that I can possibly give you, this is from personal experience, is that when you tranquilize a dinosaur that's broken out of its cage, make sure you transport it back to the enclosure, because if you don't, you'll put your feet up and be like, oh, all my dinosaurs are happy, oh, I'm making lots of money, and then an alarm goes off. Oh, Oh no, your tranquilized dinosaur has woken up and destroyed the rest of the park. Oh, good, good. That is my review of Jurassic World Evolution, so thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, then please subscribe and comment down below and tell me how I can improve. I'll be making a few more of these videos, so be sure to watch my next video, and it all should go well. I'll see you there. Bye!